with like the Quran teaching.
Okay, all right. Inshallah, we will follow the same. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So I'm sharing a screen with you, and inshallah, we will start with Qaida and some basic class. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I'm recording. Normally, I post the things on the YouTube. So whenever you want to listen your own recordings, inshallah, you can go there and you can practice whatever you are learning here, inshallah. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب زدني علما. So we always inshallah start with a dua and a second. So inshallah we will be starting today with the qaida, but I'm not going, the formal qaida alif to ya. I will start with the letters, okay? And I
Okay.
will explain you why we learn Quran and why when we learn Quran we read Quran with tajweed, okay? So first
Okay.
of all, try to understand it is compulsory and it's first to learn Quran with tajweed, okay? It's the way of you know how we Asian people talk like in Urdu or in Hindi. So sometimes when we read the Quran, we feel like okay, it's a normal language, like whatever we are reading, like what is our motherhood language, it's
Yeah.
the same. But the way of reading the Arabic letters are a little different as compared to Hindi and Urdu. Okay, so we should
Okay.
keep that in mind, and we should keep that the basic rules and everything in mind before starting the Quran. Okay, Allah
Yeah.
subhanahu wa ta'ala told us that it is first. First mean the highest level of something which is obligatory. Like you cannot escape from your life. Okay, that is
Mhm.
first. Some in Salah when we read Salah, some are first. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Look, Allah has divided things into few steps, like the number one step, okay, in your life, which you cannot escape. That is first, okay,
Mhm.
first. The second is Sunnah. Second is Sunnah. Then third is Nafil. Okay, okay. Third is Nafil. First, you cannot escape in any case, like reading Salah, the first Salah. First, Salah is basically a combination of first, Sunnah, and Nafil. Okay. Sometime,
Yeah.
if you have an idea, we read first, then we read Sunnah, then we read Nafil, right? So first is in the first is in the category you cannot escape. Okay. If you are reading namaz, you are in really really hurry. You have to at least read the first Salah before time finish. Okay, if you
Yeah.
are skipping the sunnah, you will get you will it's not recommended. You will get a sin. There are two types of sunnah. I'm not going into too much detail, but there are two types of sunnah. One you can skip, one you cannot skip. But anyways, if you are in really really hurry, if you are sick, if you have any serious problem, you cannot skip first, but you can skip sunnah in some cases. Okay, Nafil, it's up to you. If you read, you will get the reward. If you will not read, you will not get the reward. Okay? So keep
Okay.
these three things in mind. Whenever you are learning something about Islam, you have to first check either in which category it's fall. It's in first, it's in sunnah, it's in nafil. So if it's in nafil, you can decide, okay, this is in nafil, I can skip. Like uh, I will not say you have choice, but most of the time, try to do it. But if sometimes you skip, it's fine. Like you are not getting any
Yeah.
kind of sin. Okay. But for sunnah, if you will leave, you have to make sure this sunnah you can leave or you cannot leave. Okay. Or you
Yeah.
can manage, but you are leaving it unnecessary. But first, you have no choice. Like for salah, fasting, zakat, and Hajj if you have money. Okay, so these are
Yeah.
the five fundamentals of Islam. Okay, that falls in the first category. Okay,
Okay.
so now you understand these three categories. Now the second thing is that let's again talk about the Tajweed, the Quran reading with Tajweed. Okay, this is
Yeah.
fall in the category of verse. Now you understand that you have no choice like skipping reading Quran without Tajweed, without proper way. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what is Tajweed? To recite every letter correctly from its makhraj. Makharij means the proper place from where you need to read. Some letters we read from our throat, some letters we read from our mouth, some letters we read from nose, some letters we read from our lips. Day by day you will learn. Okay, so
Okay.
you have to make sure that you are reading every single letter from its right place. Okay, and are maintaining the quality. What does the quality mean? Quality means some letters are fat, some letters are thin, some letters are whistles, some letters are no whistles, some letters have double sound. So day by day, you will learn to how to maintain the quality of a letter. Not only how to read the letter from its proper place, proper makharij, but also how to read it correctly or how to maintain the quality of the letter. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. The
Yes.
purpose of Tajweed is to recite the Quran in a manner it is revealed and recited by Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So we all know our last prophet is Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, right?
Yeah.
Now Allah Subhanahu wa Taala revealed this Quran to Jibreel alayhi salam, Angel Jibreel alayhi salam. Angel Jibreel alayhi salam transferred this Quran to Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam transferred this Quran to the Sahaba, to the companion of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and then it passes on and on and on and on. So what Allah asking us, recite the Quran in the same way I revealed on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So recite the Quran in the same manner. It is very very important to make a clear difference between Hindi and Urdu and to make a clear understanding about the makharij and qualities of the letters. Clear?
Yeah.
The benefit of learning and reciting the Quran with tajweed is that a person will be honored in this world, dunya, and hereafter. So what is the point? Like if shaitan can fit in our mind, like if you are reading this Quran, what is the point? Like your life is busy, you have job, kids, family, and everything. Why are you spending time? So we should remind ourselves. We should tell when shaitan puts these kind of things in our mind that this is very important, this is first, and I am reading and reciting the Quran with proper tajweed because I want the honor in this world as well as hereafter. What is the honor in the world? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in one hadith that the best person in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who read Quran and who teach Quran and the one who learn Quran. The teacher and the student of Quran is the best among all in the world. Okay, so keep this in mind. This is the honor of a person. Either we cannot see Allah, we cannot see this honor right now, but of course this is safe and we will see it hereafter. The best reciter, there are so many benefits. Inshallah someday I will tell you the benefits of reciting Quran. When a person recite Quran, the angel feel, because angels, some angels, angels are not allowed to recite Quran. So
Yeah.
when angels listen the sound of someone reciting Quran, they start coming down from the sky and they come very close to our mouth. They make a chain from the sky till our mouth, and one by one, one after other, one after other, and they come very close to our mouth, and they try to catch every single letter which we are reciting. They want to catch all that letters because they feel that, oh, this person is how much blessed this person is, that this person is reading Quran. I'm not allowed to read Quran. So that person, that angel come to very close to the mouth and try to listen the word as soon we deliver it from our mouth. This is the
Subhanallah.
order. This is the the this Quran is a blessing. Another thing is, always remember, Quran will fight with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the day of Qiyamah that this person recited me. Please don't send this person in Jahannam. Don't send this person in hellfire. The Quran will stand up and Quran will fight with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, okay, Jahannam is wajib on you, or you are going in Jahannam, the Quran will fight for us. Also, it is written the first night in the grave is very, very, very difficult for a person. The first night, because of course we are living on earth, we are living, with the family, friends, social circles, and this and there. You are alone in a dark, right? So there
Yeah.
is a dua which is written in the end of the Quran. Allahumma anis wahshati fi qabri. What does it mean? Oh Allah, just keep me safe from the fear of the grave. The first night is very, very difficult, and it is written the Quran will come in a form of a nice, beautiful person in the grave when it will be really dark, when people will leave you there. And the Quran will come, and the Quran will, when angel will come, and angel will start beating, uh, uh, will plan to beat that person, like give some kind of punishment. Quran will come in a beautiful in a form of beautiful person, and he will stand up, let's suppose on the right side, and the Quran will fight with the angels and will say, don't punish this person because he uses his hand to read and to touch the Quran. Don't punish this person from this side. So angel will go to the left side. The Quran will come on the left side, and Quran will say, don't give punishment to this person because he was reading me in his when he was alive. The angel will go at the feet, and the Quran will follow, and Quran will say, don't punish this person because he opened the device, he sit down, he go to the places, he search where he can go and read the proper Quran. So I will not allow you to give punishment to this person. The angel will go at the top towards the head, and Quran will follow, and Quran will say, this person keep everything in mind. This person try to remember the rules and everything, whatever he was learning about Islam, about Quran. So don't give the punishment to this person. And then angel will leave, because angel will say, oh, the Quran is a lover of this person. So there is no punishment for that person. So there is a dua, inshallah. I will tell you, always read that dua when you are reading Quran, and inshallah the fear of the grave, yeah, the person will be safe from the fear of the grave if you recite also, inshallah. The Quran will be the companion not only in the grave, but inshallah, yeah, at the day of Qiyamah. Okay, so this is a little introduction about the importance of reading Quran. Now let's talk about the errors. Okay, so there are two kinds of error which we will inshallah read in this Quran. One is called major errors, okay, that is lahani jali, and one is called minor errors. Okay, what are the major errors? Major errors are those errors which are sin and which are haram. It is compulsory to refrain from all these errors. Okay, because sometimes what happened, when we are reading, we change the meaning of the Quran. Day by day you will learn how, when we learn and when we do not read correctly, it changed the meaning of the Quran, and this counts as a haram mistake because it's changed all the translation. Minor mistakes are those mistakes which are makruh. Makruh means the act which is not liked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this is my book, read in the same way as I revealed. Okay, so If you do a minor mistakes in reading Quran, that counts in a makruh, and this is also very necessary to refrain from all those mistakes. Minor mistakes are normally those mistakes we do not change the meaning of the Quran, but it affects. Like letter need to be read fat, but you didn't make it fat. Letter need to be soft sound, but you didn't make it. Letter need to be whistle, but you didn't make it. So when you are reading little long, it is not change. It will not change the translation, but it will change. It is not like by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, because that is not the way of reading Quran. We will read the complete details, inshallah, major and minor errors in our daily lessons.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's start with the first thing, articulation points. Okay, so what I said to you, like makharij. Okay, makharij mean the first, in the sorry, here you read this word makharij, right? Makharij mean, as I explained, the places from where you read the letter. So there are 5 places in our mouth from which we read 28 and 29 letters, Arabic letters. Okay, so what those 5 places are: some letters we read from our throat, some letters we read from our tongue, some letters we read from our lips, some letters we read from our nose, and some letters we read from the emptiness of mouth. Okay, so inshallah, day by day we will learn how we read the things from these places. Okay, because normally in Hindi, in Urdu, in English, we do not use all these places for reading the letters. But in Arabic, we read we use all these parts of our body to read the letters. Okay, so let's start with the throat letter. Okay, the first one, this one, throat letter. Okay, so today inshallah we will start with the throat letter, because throat letter is normally little tricky, because in English, in Urdu, in Hindi, we never use our throat to read the letters. Okay, so
Yeah.
inshallah we will start reading the throat letter. I know it will be very difficult in the start, but day by day, you will use to reading the letter with your throat. Okay.
Okay.
So throat letters are basically 6. Okay, so first go with the picture and let's see here. Okay, so throat letters are basically 6. 2 letters we read from the bottom part of our throat, 2 letters we read from the middle part of our throat, and 2 letters we read from the top part of our throat. Okay, so the first 2 letters which we read from the middle part of bottom part of our throat is, repeat after me, ha.
Ha.
This is a heavy sound. The letter, why this sound is heavy? Because this part of your throat is closer to your chest. Okay, so a heavy sound will come. Ha.
Ha. Sorry, I'm a
Okay,
little bit sick too, so it's a little
yeah,
bit harder for me.
little hard. Ha.
Ha.
Look, this sound will not come because there are 2 ha. One you will read here. Okay, so we will learn how to do a clear difference between these 2 ha, because as I said, if you replace the letter, it change the translation, and we have to refrain from this mistake. Okay,
Okay.
so when you are reading this ha, which is closer to the chest, you will read it little heavy. Okay, and when we will move on here, I will tell you how to read, but this sound will not come. Heavy sound.
Ha.
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 This sound is coming when you are reading.
Oh.
Ha.
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 Okay, the second letter is Hamza.
Hamza.
Heavy sound. Hamza.
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 Ha.
Ha.
Hamza.
Hamza.
Okay, what we read from the middle part of our throat, you will read this letter Ain, okay, and 1 minute. Okay, you will read this letter Ain, but you will take the ear inside to the middle part. Keep your finger, first keep your finger on the middle part of your throat. There is a little bone here. So just check where is the bone. Keep your finger. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now read. Ain.
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 Okay. And the second throat letter is ha. Now here you will just blow a little here from your mouth, and then you will read the letter ha. Okay, which will make a clear difference between this ha and this ha. Okay, so here you will blow the ear out like this. Keep a hand in front of your mouth and do very good. Now ha.
Ha.
Very good. This sound is good because you were when you were reading this sound, your this sound is mixing in this one. Okay, so you have to work on this one. This one is okay.
Okay.
Ha.
Ha.
Okay, so always keep a hand in this when you are learning the letters. Always keep the hand in front of your mouth and read ha. Ha.
Ha.
Ha.
Ha.
Very good. Ain.
Ain.
When you are reading ain, keep your finger on the pointy bone on in the middle of your on your throat. And
Mhm.
then when you are reading ha, keep your hand in front of your mouth, okay, and feel the ear that it's touching your hand. Okay.
Okay.
Ain.
Ain. Ain. That one's a little bit hard.
Yeah, I know it's hard. Like just take a voice a little more down, and day by day might be it will be here because as I said, we are
Mhm.
not used to reading the letters from our throat. Okay, so it will be a
Yeah.
little hard in the start, but inshallah, day by day you will be used to reading from the middle part of your throat. Inshallah, okay.
Okay.
Ain.
Ain.
Ha.
Ha.
Very good. Your ha sound is good. Okay,
Okay.
now let's move on to these two letters, which is ghain and ha. Okay,
Okay.
so always remember ghain is a fat letter. Okay, there are total 7 fat letters. Okay, so ghain is the first one which you are learning. Okay, and ha is the second one which you are learning. Okay, so keep these fat letters in mind. Always, keep a notebook and write fat letters, then write ghain and ha there. So inshallah, when it will be 7, you will have an idea. Okay, and what I'm saying later on you can listen the lecture again, you can make your own notes because whenever you will see, inshallah, it will remind you, okay, what you learned.
Yeah.
Okay, wine.
Ain.
More fact because this letter has two qualities. What we learn, we will not only learn how to read the letter from its proper makharij, but we will also learn the qualities of the letter. So this is the first thing which you can understand. What is quality? Quality means you are not only understanding that this is a throat letter and you have to read it from your throat, but also the quality of this letter is you have to read it fast. Okay, so when you are reading, maintain both the qualities. Read it from your throat and also make it really, really fat. Okay, so fat is basically a quality of this letter. Wine,
Ain.
fat. Wine,
Ain.
very good. Wine,
Ain.
ho,
Ha.
make it fat. Ho,
Ha.
ho.
Ha.
This sound will not come.
Okay.
Ho. No,
Ha.
no, no, no ear.
Okay.
Oh,
Ha.
okay. Some people can read ka, gain. Okay, so this is wrong because this
Mm.
is a fat letter. We have to read it really, really fat, and
Mm.
we have to maintain the quality. Okay, along with the makharij. Okay. So this is the first, makhraj is singular and makharij is plural. So this is the first thing which you, alhamdulillah, learned, that how to read the letters from the throat. Okay, so these are the 6 letters which we read from our throat: 2 from the bottom part of our throat, 2 from the middle part of our throat, and 2 from the top part of our throat. Okay, now let's read this again one more time. Ha,
Ha,
Hamza.
Hamza,
This sound is
Ham,
coming. So the bottom part of your throat, the ear sound will not come in the letters. Okay. Ha.
Ra,
Very good. Now it's perfect. Hamza.
Hamza,
No, this sound coming.
Ham,
Hamza.
Hamza.
No.
You don't
Hum.
have the. Okay,
No ear.
okay.
Hamza.
Hamza,
Now okay. Ha.
Ha,
Ear is coming.
yeah.
Ha.
Ha,
Hamza.
Hamza.
Very good. So when you are reading these two, make sure that no ear sound. Okay.
Okay.
Ain.
Ain,
Ha.
Ha,
Ghain.
Ghain,
Ho.
Ho,
Okay, inshallah, one more time. Ha. No, no, no,
Ha.
no, no. Again, ear is coming. Read like a normal.
Okay.
Ha.
Ha,
Hamza.
Hamza.
Where read it normal, then you are catching the sound properly.
Okay.
Ain.
Ain,
And keep your finger in the middle part of your throat when you're reading, okay?
yeah.
Ain.
Ain,
Ha.
Ha,
Ghain.
Ghain,
Ho.
Ho.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So, inshallah, you will practice the sixth letter, okay? And try, because as you said, you have forgotten all whatever you have learned before, right?
Yeah,
So this
yeah,
is very important that you make a clear difference and recognize the letters correctly, because sometimes what happens when you will move on, so sometime what happened, rather than reading ghain, you are reading ha, that letter you are reading, rather
yeah,
than reading ha, you are giving sound ain. Okay, so don't mix up.
yeah.
A clear picture in your mind, what is the sound, what is the letter. So inshallah, in 2-3 lessons we will pick all the letters and then we will move on. Okay.
Okay,
So for the letters, I'm keeping it here, but just give me a second. I will do one dua with you. So inshallah, at least you can start reading and understanding the dua as well. Okay. So give me
okay.
a second. Mhm. So inshallah, we will start with the eating dua. Okay. So this is a dua which we read when we start eating. Okay. And the barakah, the blessing of reading this dua is that when we start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then a person never gets sick, or we know, the food bring barakah. Shaitan do not eat with our plate, and we get, so because why we eat because we get energy, and when then we are able to work, right? So
Yeah,
if we will eat and we will not eat with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever we are eating, it will not give benefit. Like, it will not give us health, it will not give us the it will basically, it will give us energy, but it will not give us the barakah and the things which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us. And when we do not eat or when we do not start our food without reading the, when we do not read the dua, shaitan always sit with us because we cannot see shaitan. See, shaitan always sit with us and he eats in our plate. It's written that one time Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam saw his companion, he was eating and he forgot reading the dua. Suddenly it reminded him that, oh, he didn't read the dua. And as soon he read the dua, Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, as soon you read the dua in the middle of your eating, then I saw shaitan, he vomit and he ran away from there. So he was eating in your plate. So we should always, avoid, sitting shaitan with us and eating in our plate. Also, there are few sunnahs we should follow, like we wash our hand before sitting, we use our right hand, whatever, either you are drinking, you are eating, always use your right hand, okay,
Yeah.
to eat. Always eat from the middle of the from the front of your plate, okay, not from the middle. And if anything just falls, so don't ever think like, okay, it's now bad so we should throw it away, because you don't know which grain Allah put barakah. So we should always put it back and then we should try to eat. We should not leave the food in the plate because shaitan eat the leftovers, okay. So we should always try to finish our food. These are few things which we should follow. And alhamdulillah, this is the dua. Bismillahi. Repeat after me. Bismillahi
Bismillahi
wa ala
wa ala
barakatillah. If,
barakatullah.
if you are feeling hard in reading Arabic in the start, you can read it from here, okay?
Okay.
Bismillahi
Bismillahi
wa ala
wa ala
barakatillah.
barakatullah.
In the name of Allah
In the name of Allah
and upon the blessings of Allah.
and upon the blessings of Allah.
So this is the meaning of this dua, inshallah, and memorize this dua, and inshallah start making your habit to read this dua before eating your food, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so inshallah we will keep the class till here. Inshallah, just work out whatever we have learned. So inshallah it was your first class, so I just don't want to be very hard on you. So
Yeah.
inshallah, day by day we will add on a little more, and inshallah I will see like how you are catching. So inshallah we will add on more stuff in this, inshallah. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So there is a dua which we read before finishing the class. So inshallah you can repeat after me. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi.
Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi.
Subhanaka Allahumma
Subhanakallahumma
wa bihamdika.
wa bihamdika.
Nashhadu an la ilaha
Ashhadu la ilaha
illa anta.
illa anta.
Nastaghfiruka
Astaghfiruka
wa natubu ilayk.
wa natubu ilayk.
Subhana rabbika
Subhana rabbika
rabbil izzati
rabbil izzati
amma yasifun.
amma yasifun.
Wa salamun alal mursaleen.
Wa salamun al mursaleen.
Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.